What's going on, guys? It's Deathmonk here. Today we're going to be doing a little update video for you guys in regards to Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, for those who don't know, as of late, the Twitter account for Fortnite's Twitter account, recently got hacked by a skin who goes by the name of V, which is this skin that you're currently seeing on screen right now. And what V does is she's a member of a group of people called the Fox Clan. So basically, this skin is part of the Drift Tracker set. It goes always, what does it say? Always the hunter, never the hunted. And obviously, Chapter 2, Season 5. Now, she's actually in the same clan as the Drift skin, if you remember, back from Chapter 1, Season 5. So basically, these two are in the same group together. Now, for those who don't know, V has also been sending numerous tweets to the Fortnite community, her whereabouts. And V, for those who don't know, is the Fortnite crew skin for February. So these messages were actually meant to be sent to Drift, who is that other skin as aforementioned from Chapter 1. Also, the Twitter banner was changed at one point, and appears to have shown Lucky Landing. Remember that big, quite large Japanese town in the south end of the Chapter 1 map, and has all sorts of Japanese themed buildings and things like that, and it had that big purple or pink tree in the middle of the area there, a little village. Basically, if you picture that area of where I must forget the name of this place, Lucky Landing is, and place it on top of Misty Meadows on the current Fortnite map, you will notice that these two are actually in the exact same position. Now, for those who don't know, the non-playable character or NPC in Misty Meadows at the moment, Condor, has a weapon wrap, and that one, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is called Vengeful Shadow. Now, I don't know if I've got this, I'm just hoping that I do. Vengeful, should find with Vengeful, right? There we go. So as you guys can see, Vengeful Shadow, no one is sure who crafts the spirit's weapons. Now, if you look very, very carefully on this, you will notice, if you look carefully, on the side of the weapon there, you'll see some rather interesting symbols on both sides there. Now, where have we seen these symbols before, I hear you ask? If you remember, do you remember Kevin the Cube? Now, Kevin the Cube, once you interact with him, obviously he's very powerful. Also, at some point, also showed various symbols appearing on the actual cube itself. Now, if you look at the one the furthest right of this weapon right here, that is one of the symbols that left an imprint on the actual Fortnite map when it was rolling around and ended up at a lake, if you remember. Now, this obviously suggests that Condor has some sort of affiliation with Kevin the Cube. So that's rather interesting, guys. I want to know your thoughts are. Please do let me know in the comments box down below. Interestingly enough, though, if you remember Kevin the Cube's spawn location, which was just outside of Paradise Palms, I think it was at the time, and it was on top of this rather steep-ish hill in the desert. Now, if you picture that area in the southeast corner of the map from Chapter 1, and again, if you place the Chapter 1 map and overlay it on the current Chapter 2 map, you will also find out that this something rather interesting. So I'm just going to go into a quick game of solos here, just to give a bit of an idea of where these locations are. So, for those who don't know, the Chapter 1 location where Kevin the Cube first spawned, where we first met him for the first time, before he obviously made it to the lake, obviously, he spawned in a certain place. That place, and if you picture that location on the Chapter 1 map, overlay it with the Chapter 2 map, this happens to be the exact same location as the vault doors outside of Cat Corner, which is this location right here. And this location right here has been untouched, undisturbed since the Chapter 2 map first existed. Now, Lucky Landing, for those who... I mentioned about Lucky Landing earlier. Now, Lucky Landing was pretty much in this position where Misty Meadows is. ironically enough. So that's really interesting. Now, want to know your thoughts of that? Misty Meadows, Lucky Landing possibly merging together? Again, let me know what your thoughts in the comments box down below. There's also some to suggest if you make your way over to... There's always one who likes to interrupt me, isn't there? If you make your way over to the location of Hunter's Haven, you will also realise that there's actually some Japanese I should say, samurai swords. Now this also could link Lucky Landing to Misty Meadows. Now Lucky Landing, I pretty much think was one of my favourite spots to land on the map, even though it wasn't my personal favourite. If you ask me, my personal favourite, it was Shifty Shafts, but we don't have any leaks of information of that coming to Fortnite yet, but hopefully that does eventually come to Fortnite soon. There's also a new portal that's coming out from the 0 point. That's going to be located at this lake right here, pretty much in between Dirty Docks and Retail Row. Now, this specific lake, Dirty Docks and Retail Row, which I'll go down to show you now. On my way there, I'll quickly show you what where the vault is. Most people probably know about it. Just in case there's one or two of you that don't. This can be found just north of Mount K, which is the tallest point of the map. You will notice there's a little vault right here. Pull my glider out. And that's where you'll expect to see Kevin the Cube. Possibly, there's no confirmation of this, but possibly make his way back into the Fortnite map at some point. Now, I think I was listening to the Fortnite... I was listening back in Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 1, and I'm pretty sure I heard a noise back in the day coming from that vault, which is pretty much very, very similar to the noise that Kevin the Cube makes, or made I should say, in Fortnite Chapter 1, Season 5 I believe. So, that's rather interesting. Now, there are rumours to suggest that I believe there's 2 rocks if I'm not mistaken. Uh-oh. You can make it go away, stupid enemy! I'm dead. Hopefully you can hit me from under there. Hopefully that idiot will stop bothering me. So, there is just something to suggest that apparently there's 2 rocks somewhere in this location, if I'm not mistaken, and these 2 rocks, and the portal should appear in the middle of these 2 rocks. I'm just trying to find those 2 aforementioned rocks, which I think should be around in this vicinity somewhere. I'm only going to shoot at that guy if he shoots at me again. I'm thinking straight, it should be this mountain. It should be somewhere in this vicinity, basically, guys. So that's rather interesting, and the rather interesting code name for that is called Mainframe. M-A-I-N-F-R-A-M-E. And this suggests that the Matrix could well have a collaboration with Fortnite. I wonder what your thoughts are that, guys. Let me know in the comments box down below. Now, the reason why we know this, or this could be the case, is that some of the content creators or YouTubers basically received Agent Jonesy's backpack at the beginning of this season, and basically within that there was like numerous bits and pieces that led, some of them led to collaborations we've already had, including various superheroes, that sort of thing. I might have just wasted that, never mind. So that was rather interesting, and if you also remember, there's those interesting within that Agent Jonesy's backpack. There's blue and red pills, and those blue and red pills were made famous from the movie series The Matrix, with Neo doing all of his body popping skills and things like that. Now, there's also something to suggest recently that it could also be a Five Nights at Freddy's collaboration. Now, Five Nights at Freddy's, or FNAF for short, basically is one of those horror type movies that has all sorts of animatronics and things like that in it. So I personally not into horror movies myself personally, but it would be interesting to see how Fortnite do their collaborations with Fortnite. So there's rumors to suggest that Five Nights at Freddy's will be coming into Fortnite. Now, the new Matrix film that's going to be released in late 2021, or later on this year, to suggest that it could be promoting the film upon its release. Now, I don't think I've got any idea of what date that releases at the present moment in time, but I should keep you guys updated on that. There's also, from what I understand, the code name in regards to these animatronics for Five Nights at Freddy's, and it's called French Fries. Now, if you think about all the locations on the Fortnite map, so you've got Steamy Stacks, Craggy Cliffs, Stealthy Stronghold, Collar Castle, Sweaty Sands, blah 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 blah, list goes on. Each of these have alliterated names. Now, for those who don't know what the term alliterated means, it's basically if heard of yours saying she sells seashells on the seashore, pretty much all the words start with S. And if you look at all these place names, they all start with the same letter as between the first and the second word. So, Colossal Colosseum, for example, both words begin with the letter C. Now, there is rumours to suggest that there is a code name, as aforementioned, French Fries, which is the code name for the animatronics Five Nights at Freddy's in the game files. And this means that this could be linked to possibly another collaboration. Now, if you remember I mentioned before about the YouTubers who got Agent Jonesy's backpack. There's also a list of various different bits and pieces in there. I'll show you, if I find an image of it, I'll show you guys on screen. And basically this has links. I'm pretty sure there was one mentioned within there about tokens, if I'm not mistaken. And these tokens could be related to Fazbear's tokens. Now, Fazbear is one of the characters in Five Nights at Freddy's. What are you doing here? Go ahead, buddy. And Fazbear, as well as Foxy, I believe, could be another one of the skins coming to Fortnite. So I want to know what your thoughts are. Please let me know in the comments box down below. Now, I believe I've got one final update here for you guys, just to finish this off. There is also, at this present moment in time, a Fortnite collaboration with the NFL. And obviously, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's a Super Bowl happening really soon. I think it's Super Bowl 55 or something like that. That's going to be, I think it's happening right now or some point this weekend, I would have thought. Now, I do follow the NFL. My personal favourite team is Miami Dolphins, for those who are interested. And it looks like that's something going down in creative, which suggests we're going to get more skins. So I'm just going to come out of this game for now. I'm going to go back to the main lobby. We're going to get ourselves into the creative hub, and I'm just going to show you what we can expect to see. So I'm just going to get myself to creative for you guys. If we're going to create, then apparently, from what I understand, Alier's got a creative like lobby, which is going to be coming out very soon, which is going to be really interesting, guys. If you want to see some gameplay of that, I should let you guys know. It's going to stay tuned to the channel for that. For those who don't know why I'm talking about Alier for, I have appeared in 3 of his videos thus far. So shout out to you, Alier, if you're watching this video. And there's also rumours to suggest we're going to get more skins. So I'm just going to quickly have a look at, if you go to Sexy Nutella on Twitter, who's actually leaked some images for us to look at. So this is going to be really interesting. So if you look at these images, again, which I'll show you on screen right now, guys, basically what he has is various different images of future skins that are coming to Fortnite. So just give me one moment. Pretty sure I had them on screen a moment ago. Oh, it wasn't boundless. Ah, here it is. Now these images came from Shadow Ops FN on Twitter, and basically what we've got is various like wolf skins and various like robot skins and things like that. That's going to be really interesting. Now, as you guys can see, you see the Tampa Bay Super Bowl 55. That's going to be really happening real soon. So that's interesting. You see, you got like 5G. They advertised about the Super Bowl 55. I've also got all sorts of really different things to look at. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure there's like some images like lurking around these areas somewhere. Oh wow! Now, can we go inside the stadium? ED Play Stadium, something or other to enter. Now, can we go through here? Guess it doesn't want me to do it. Oh, it's for Verizon 5G Stadium. Search Sweet Trophy in locker rooms and so much more to find quests to find 13 items. If you want to see some gameplay of this, guys, Stadium Scramble, let me know in the comments, guys. I might do something different here on the channel very, very soon. I've got like a ticket stand over there. It looks really cool. But Mandal's drifted. I'm gonna go and accidentally in one of them. But this list looks really nice. You can see got like the American football there. Looks really cool. So yeah, guys, if you want to see some more of this, let me know in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that thumbs up button, guys. If you're new to the channel, please smash the subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell so you see more videos. Don't forget to use support-A-Creator code DeathMonkey992 in the item shop. And I'll see you guys soon. Until then, peace out, and as aforementioned, don't forget to use support-A-Creator code DeathMonk1992 in the item shop. Hit the old accept button, job done. Until the next episode, peace out.